Opening day is finally here, and Yoshinobu Yamamoto takes the mound for the Los Angeles Dodgers to kick off the three-peat campaign. Today, we face the Diamondbacks right-hander Zach Gallen, but the biggest nightmare for them and the rest of the league is not who's pitching, but our Death Star lineup. We have Shohei Ohtani, Kyle Tucker, Mookie Betts, Freddie Freeman. On the surface, it's just a list of superstars, but when you dive into some of the analytics and the geography of the baseball field, you realize the Dodgers front office didn't just build a great lineup, but it's an unfair trap for the rest of the league. Let's break down exactly why moving Mookie Betts to the 3-hole and batting Kyle Tucker second completely breaks the game. When the Dodgers signed Kyle Tucker to a $240 million deal earlier this year, everyone knew he was going to bat towards the top of the lineup, but having him bat right behind Shohei Ohtani is completely unfair. Now you might think having two lefties back-to-back doesn't win us the platoon advantage that we've known to grow and love, but because of the way Ohtani is and Kyle Tucker's swing, it's actually a big advantage for us. Kyle Tucker is an extreme pull-side lefty. He loves to yank the ball hard to the right side of the infield. Let's just imagine Shohei Ohtani leads off the game with a single. Because he's a stolen base threat, the opposing first baseman has to hold him on the bag. If not, he can take as big of a lead as he wants and most likely get a steal. And that also means that the second baseman has to also shift towards second. What does that do? It creates a massive gaping hole on the right side of the infield. With the extreme shift permanently banned, there's no one there to stop Tucker from ripping a grounder right through that hole. But here's the real genius of it. Even if Kyle Tucker does get out, the way his swing is, he's most likely to advance a runner, which is very helpful for us. If he does pull a ground ball to the right side and naturally moves Ohtani from first to second or third base, barring an error, guess who's waiting on deck? Mookie Betts. By putting a heavy pull lefty in the 2-hole, Dave is practically guaranteeing that Mookie Betts steps up to the plate with the runner in scoring position in the very first inning. That is peak run production. And even if Mookie were to get out, following Mookie Betts is Freddie Freeman, who versus lefties and righties had similar WRC+, meaning he's very consistent at creating runs, barring the pitcher handedness. And thanks to the 3-batter minimum rule, let's say an opposing manager wants to bring in a lefty for Ohtani Tucker. That means he brings in a lefty for Mookie Betts, who throughout his career has destroyed left-handing pitching. And although last year was a little bit of a slump year for him, I believe he'll slowly regain back to form and start crushing lefties again. This isn't just about putting your 4 best hitters at the top of the lineup. It's about exploiting the new shift rules, having the 3-batter minimum rule play to our advantage, and make it impossible for the opposing defense to get comfortable. The $240 million investment in Kyle Tucker wasn't just for his bat. It was the final puzzle piece to help Mookie Betts succeed long term. And against righties, in their last spring training game, the Dodgers had Will Smith following Freddie Freeman, who was then followed by Max Muncy, who was then followed by Teoscar Hernandez, and then Andy Pages, finally rounding it out with Alex Freeland. Our 1 through 8 hitters would be one of the best middle-of-the-bat lineups for any other team. Having Teoscar Hernandez bat 7th is unfair, but I want to hear from you guys. I know last year our top 4 of Ohtani, Betts, Freeman, and Smith was really good, but does this top 4 top that? Is this the greatest top 4 we've ever seen in the MLB? How many runs are they going to put on Zach Gallen's head today? Let me know your opening day predictions. Please like if you enjoyed the video, and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you.